Here we are again. The initial burst of energy you feel when you started tackling the paperwork dwindles away as the hours pass, the pile of unfinished work still casting a shadow overhead. Even one complaint report takes hours for you to go through. Still, you soldier on. When you grab the 20th report from the pile, a strong vibration rumbles beneath your feet. The pile of incomplete paperwork shakes, almost toppling over. What was that? A portal opens in front of your desk, and a furious-looking Vendrake steps through.
My lord!
Oh, Vendrake, I'm doing my job, okay? You don't need to come check up on me.
How can you be so calm?
What? What happened? Oh, here we go. Vendrake snaps his fingers and the portal opens next to him. Amare is the first to step out of the portal. Amare? Amare looks at Vendrake, then to you with a dazed expression.
Is he?
You've never met Vendrake? Vendrake smacks his forehead. What? 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 Just pulled a David Tennant. What the hell?
That's our leader, Lord Herbert.
Oh, right. Hello, Lord Herbert.
Amare, what's going on?
Well, I tried out this new machine.
Oh, he erased his memory. Oh, no.
Well, I tried out this new machine I invented just now at the place where the demons do workouts.
Oh, no. Oh, and Vendrake's gonna be like, this is why you don't change how things work.
The physical torture zone.
Yes, that. Then the machine just... What's the word? I can't remember.
Exploded!
It exploded! Both Amare and the demons caught in the blast all have selective memory loss.
It's a train wreck out there! There are a dozen demons with no clue about what they're supposed to be doing! Some even got convinced that they should be tortured while the souls use the machines!
Amare blinks emptily at Vendrake and then back at you. Nice slow spin.
Don't worry, the effects will wear off in a few hours. Oh, was it a few weeks? Years? I don't remember how long I set the machine to.
He looks back at the fuming Vendrake.
Have you always had a throbbing vein on your forehead, Vendrake?
Vendrake ignores Amare.
It's utter chaos, and what else do I hear when my men go down to deal with the problem?
There's more. There goes Amare. Here comes the other generals. Your words struggle to escape your throat as the rising fear holds your linguistic skills hostage. Vendrake snaps his fingers again. Here we are. Vendrake snaps his fingers again to summon a new portal. This time Fortis and Nox appear. The large dog demon is covered in frog-shaped footprints, while Nox has huge bruises all over his small body. Oh no. What happened to you two?
It was a creative dispute on set, boss. He wanted to do his workout idea, but I told him you had already approved my review video. No, he approved my idea first, so that takes priority. Quiet! These two are at each other's throat.
At each other's throats.
Literally. All the other staff were too busy watching their shenanigans to work. Some of the souls attempted to escape, and now I have demons running about trying to catch them before they make it to the gates. This is what I warned you about, my lord. Now what are we going to do about this?
Your mind draws a blank. The fear that you have single-handedly started the breakdown of the underworld fills you with an immeasurable amount of dread. Your eyes dart about, searching for someone or something to help you. Amare, he's still in a daze and appears unsure of where he even is. What about Fortis or Nox? The two are still busy staring daggers at each other. You're alone in this, and you don't know what to do. Vendrake seems to sense this and shakes his head.
That's it. All of you back to your posts. Let our Lord contemplate the next step. Whatever projects you were given there cancelled indefinitely.
The other generals nod and exit the portal to carry out their orders. Vendrake looks at you one more time, and you feel the scorn of his gaze fall upon you.
Did you see what you did? How could you let it happen?
Hey, lay off, okay? I didn't know any of it was going to turn out like this.
It's your job to know. That's why I was against you trying to bring in your juvenile ideas. Look at what happened.
Watch your tone, Vendrake.
I'm saying this for the good of the underworld. If you're half the leader your father was, you heed my warnings and stop before you make things worse. Get in line.
It takes everything out of you not to just throttle Vendrake with your powers. No. You say it softly. It's almost a whisper. I'm not going to give up just because of one setback.
Well, then I'm not going to let the Underwood fall.
Underwood.
Ribbit. Well, then I'm not going to let the underworld fall, not even because of you, my lord.
Squeezing the report in your left hand, you feel your claws penetrating the already thick papers as they begin to bury through into the palm of your hand. Vendrake opens the portal and turns to leave. The moment the portal closes, you slam your fist onto the table.
Damn it! Damn it!
The sadness and anger that's been boiling up inside you threatens to spill out in waves. Yet you still tell yourself to keep it together. Keep it together. I'm the Demon Lord. I'm the Demon Lord. I'm not... Damn it! Yeah, Vendrake does... I mean, Vendrake's been basically the chief of security, literally, but the chief of everything, the right-hand man for how many fucking eons? It's hard not to feel like he is basically the one in control. It's hard for... He's... The closest visual novel comparison would be Kato, I guess, from Ad Astra. I don't want to bring up Ad Astra while I'm fucking playing a new game, but because it's such a cliche to do so. But you've got this like old, rough, like second in command type. In the West Wing, that would be Leo, the chief of staff. Fucking love the West Wing. You spend the rest of your time contemplating your mistakes. Whatever determination you have left flickers like a dying matchstick. Still, you march on, hoping to prove Vendrake wrong. Thus begins your tumultuous relationship with your second in command. Oh, here we go. Meetings with Vendrake turn into more of a competition of who could press their thumb over the other more strongly. I say a longer lunch break will do everyone some good.
No! 30 minutes has been the way for years! You're turning the workers into slobs!
Reaches a point where it seems like he just purposely disagrees with you if you ever try to do things outside of how your father ran the company. It's not to say your ideas were effective all the time. What's wrong with me approving the proposal for a new vending machine in the mental torture zone? Did you check the list of items they requested for that machine? One of them is Hypnos chocolate. Hypnos chocolate. That thing is going to make half the staff fall asleep. Crap. Despite your efforts of the other generals to show you some compassion for your work, Vendrake's resistance somehow feels overwhelming. Eventually, it becomes harder and harder to try to do anything new. Going to work is more of a drain on your soul. And at some point, you begin to wonder, do you want this job anymore? Before you knew it, 5 years have passed.
My lord!
The sharp voice, instantly recognizable as your second in command, rings through your office like cymbals crashing against your ears. You raise the handheld console you were using before Vendrake was so rude as to interrupt. Vendrake is fuming, his hands balled up tight and shaking with a building rage.
My lord!
Just go already, I'll be there. You wave him away. Vendrake lets out an angry scoff and floats toward the door, slamming it shut as he leaves. You know, in a world where everyone has portals, the only thing doors are for is slamming. With peace and quiet having resumed, you place the handheld console upon the table and sit back. You glance over your table. Piles of paperwork have stacked up, all awaiting your review and approval. In the far right corner is a photo frame of your father. Well, Pa, it's been 5 years. When is this job supposed to get easier? You frown at the photograph and slump over the desk with your head buried in your hands. This job has slowly been eating away at you each and every day. Oh! You pull yourself up and open your portal. Better get there or Vendrake will blow a blood vessel. You make your way to the meeting room. A dry mood fills the meeting room, despite Vendrake tapping away at the table in frustration. All eyes turn on you as you enter the room. Hey, gang, let's get this meeting started.
Okay. I'll just take attendance then.
Someone kill me. Amari, we know who's here. Can we just skip this?
Never, my lord. We have to follow procedure. 70% of all successful meetings always start with a proper attendance call. Additionally, we cannot discount the psychological effect of an attendance call to a demon's attention. It releases...
All right, just get on with it.
Okay, so I, Amari, General of Technologies and Weaponry, am here. Knox, General of Mental Torture.
Here.
Fortis, General of Physical Torture.
Here!
You plug your ears.
Fortis, must you shout every time?
The loudest is the strongest at roll call! There is also strength in silence. You call me stupid or you telling me to shut up? No, really, which is it?
Oh, we have an entry in the journal.
What is it? What is it?
I guess it'd be places.
Oh no, there's scroll.
Vendrake. Vendrake's like that grumpy uncle in the family that nags to everyone about how things were better back in the old days. Pa said that great-great-grandpa created Vendrake when the underworld was first established. He's the first and oldest demon, not to mention the stuffiest. Every day it's Herbert, file this report, and Herbert, put that tablet down and eat your dinner. It's even worse when he barks at me about needing to give a lengthy speech for the opening of every new torture building. So infuriating. Oof.
Pay attention, you two.
Yes, let's just finish this. Vendrake, Chief of Security and Second in Command.
Present, as always.
Last but not least, Lord Herbert, ruler of the underworld and judge of all mortal souls.
Here. On the inside, you roll your eyes as your body nods towards the multi-limbed general. Amari then proceeds to read the previous meeting's minutes. The minutes reading go on for a good half hour. Amari lists the decisions made last time. The list included adding more lava to the lava pits so that souls attempting to cross them get burnt easier, Amari's request for new tools for his workshop, and the rejection of Nox's request for a torture massage chair. Every general is listening intently to what Amari is reading.
And that's it. Does everyone accept the minutes?
I do!
I still want to revisit my massage chair proposal, but I accept.
I accept. My lord,
Yes, let's carry on.
Onwards with today's agenda. First of all, we lost 24 new souls last Friday. Reports indicate a few physical torture demons were drunk on the job.
This is a disgrace. Never in thousands of years have we ever lost souls like that. The souls literally walked back to their bodies and came back alive.
Relax. We'll get him next time.
I made those out-of-shape half-wits squat until their legs turned to ashes.
Fortis has already dealt with the issue. Why are we discussing this today? Mari's eyes dart between Nox and Fortis as if to force them to speak. He then looks at you and smiles nervously.
Well, my lord, the demons were interrogated. They said they believed it was okay to drink on the job because they saw...
Amari taps his fingers on his notepad.
They saw...
They saw you!
Vendrake's standing up and pointing accusingly at you.
They saw you drinking in the bar when you were supposed to be working!
A chill runs through the meeting room as the others in the room avert their gazes. Leaning back, you cross your arms defensively. Shoulders rise up, making you look smaller. Well, I could have sworn I wore a disguise that time. The demons look at each other. The demons look to each other, then back at you.
Boss, it's not that you can't go drinking, but it might be best to avoid doing so during work hours. You set an example, whether you realize it or not.
What? There's no way anyone really cares. I saw one of my underlings wearing a colorful floral shirt and sandals while torturing a soul. Good for comfort, but totally ineffective for mentally torturing a soul. I had to burn it to set an example for the others. Show them how to do their jobs. You mean you burnt the clothes or the demon? Both. The frog general yawns. He too appears to have lost interest in the meeting after saying his piece. But with Nox, it's always hard to tell. He's the type to keep his guard up no matter the company he's with.
Boss, is something going on with you? You need more time to get used to the job. Maybe it's performance anxiety.
Yes, I can have a machine ready to look into your brain and let you physically punch out your anxiety in no time.
Oh man, if only! Can we please stop talking about my issues?
Your issues are why we're in this predicament in the first place.
You lock eyes with your second in command. You know what? I've been listening to you, arguing with you since day one. You're always in my business, and I've had enough. Amari, note this down. Vendrake, I'm suspending your role as second in command until you learn to be less of a thorn in my hide. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that gonna hurt. So some shit's gonna go down. Because that's the thing. Is he even admits that, like, he's still wrong sometimes. So as much as you fucking hate the fact that Vendrake's an asshole, he's still right sometimes, which sucks. You always hate it when an asshole is right. So, like, you need him there. Or at least you need someone who can be there to catch when you're fucking up. Ooh, fuck. Oh boy. Your sudden outburst leaves everyone with their mouths hanging, especially Vendrake, who apparently only has... Oh, maybe his emoting mouth is the one on his belly, because I've been looking at his, like, head, and I'm like, I don't know. Vendrake stands up from his seat, his protruding gut pushing the table to the side slightly. Dots.
You can't!
You growl at the general and slowly stand up. Oh boy. His eyes narrowed toward you.
I implore you, my lord, to reconsider.
Vendrake's hands are leaving dents in the table as he grips them for dear life. You decide to retaliate in the same cool facade the demon is putting up. I'm sorry, Vendrake, but I just don't think your management style is in line with my vision for our company. Perhaps your techniques have fallen out of time. Vendrake snorts briefly.
Funny. I've never heard that complaint from any other demon lords before. Perhaps our lord just hasn't realized the caliber befitting... Oh, sorry. Perhaps our lord just hasn't reached the caliber befitting of his title. How pitiful.
His mouth and eyes contort into a wicked smile. A smile that makes you feel so small that you're still just running in the palm of Vendrake's hand. Anger surges through veins until the blue flame above your head practically erupts into a tower of fire.
Enough! Sit!
You swing your hand in front of you and unleash pressure. A wall of invisible energy pushes down on Vendrake's shoulder. Uh-oh, he's using his power. Oh, God. The force is too much for Vendrake to withstand, and he falls like a sinking rock. Oh, the others seem to like this, though. Vibration of his fall topples Vendrake's chair, and it hits the general right on the head. The generals seem to like this. Fortis covers his mouth to stifle his laughter, while Amare's extra hands pull out a camera to snap a photo of what happened. You fucks. Vendrake silently picks himself back up and sits down without looking at anyone. Assuming the matter has been resolved, you take your seat as well. Can we just move on to the next agenda? To the next item on the agenda, I imagine. Those in the room check their agenda sheets.
All right, then. Next on the agenda is regarding sin ratings. The team in R&D want feedback on their new sin they discovered, replying to long messages online with a single-word response.
Oh, certainly a social infraction, but I don't think that would qualify as a sin. Fine. With that, the rest of the meeting goes on, although you struggle to contribute much to the discussion. Your mind is adrift, and you'd rather be anywhere else but here. Still, you force yourself to remain somewhat aware until the end of the meeting.
And that's everything for today's meeting. We'll meet again next week, same day, same time, as per the schedule.
Until then. Nox is the first to leave, and just before Vendrake goes, you both exchange dirty looks with one another.
It's so dirty.
Once Vendrake is gone, you quickly open your portal and take your leave. There is somewhere you need to be.
Where is he?
Vendrake paces, circling around the Demon Lord's desk. The very desk he has always been at the foot of, diligently serving his master's plans. Though usually calm and composed, the general is agitated to the nth degree after what happened in the meeting.
How dare he strip me of my rank? Me, the first demon general, after many lifetimes of service. That insolent brat!
Vendrake slams the desk hard with his fist. The vibration causes the pile of documents and the photograph on the desk to fall. He grabs the frame and looks at the picture of the previous Demon Lord, eyes longing for the command of the superior leader.
My lord, you will always be our true leader. The fates were cruel to take you away and to leave us with. Forgive me. I tried to teach young Herbert, but he has cast me aside.
Until now, every Demon Lord he served had given Vendrake a sense of pride. He felt like he was the right-hand man of the greatest and most powerful being in all of creation. Oh, but how people can change. His stomach burns at the mere thought of taking orders from someone who is only Demon Lord by title and nothing more. His fingers creak as he considers all the lost potential in the underworld. Everything that Vendrake worked to protect is crumbling away in the hands of this pathetic excuse of a Demon Lord.
If I were a Demon Lord, I'd run this place differently. No more nonsense that will jeopardize everything we've built. Demons are meant to torture souls, and that's what they'll do! Processing souls day in and out! Day in and out! And the glory of the underworld will be known to all, and the mortals will learn to fear us demons again! If only I had a chance.
Vendrake's monologue is interrupted by the sound of the office door opening slightly.
Who's there?
Vendrake opens his coat to reveal the monstrous mouth of his stomach. His second mouth begins to emanate an orange glow, ready to spew forth molten fire. Although there's nothing there, he is aware of a presence with him in the room. A presence that wants to speak to him. Whispers surround him in all directions.
I see. So it's you. I've only heard stories, but your presence here is an honor.
He returns to a neutral stance and stands in contemplation while looking at the desk. The room fills with a cold atmosphere. Vendrake, a stoic pillar in the lifeless space. His eyes widen and become milky gray. Oh, they have. He continues to speak, although no one is there.
Yes, of course I can deliver. Help me be the Demon Lord, and I promise you won't regret it.
The cool atmosphere was gone in a thumping heartbeat. Vendrake's eyes return to normal as he looks around, somewhat perplexed. The memory of this past minute is a bit foggy, but he feels a strange confidence in himself. Confidence and a sudden stroke of brilliance. He leans into the seat and steeples his fingers together. A wide smile grows across his face, which also reaches the gaping mouth of his stomach.
Yes, this will do nicely.
Oh, hey, Nox. Oh, Nox was listening in. Oh, shit. Journal. Demon Lord. Just Demon Lord. Of all the jobs in the underworld, being Demon Lord is the most boring of all. Ever since Pa revolutionized the system, there's nothing to do but file paperwork, go to meetings, approve new torture techniques, go to meetings, announce that we have new office printers, go to more meetings, review every single demon's work performance, go to more fucking meetings about the next meeting, and why are there so many fucking meetings? Ooh, a location's underworld. The underworld is the inverse of up above. I don't know how deep into the abyss this place goes, but I tried dropping a coin out of a window a few decades back, and when I was a kid, and I haven't heard it land since. Jesus. Each floor isn't the same. Some are as small as a broom closet. Some are huge enough to be able to accommodate entire cities within it. And some are literal office spaces. Though most are office spaces. Pa taught me that the underworld would expand according to the needs of the current ruling demon lord. But every time I try to have my own arcade room or my own private movie theater, Vendrake will inevitably show up and turn into another freaking file room. Alright. So let's see what is Nox up to. Behind the door of the demon lord's office, a hooded Nox sits waiting on the other side. He hears the sound of Vendrake opening a portal. Without saying anything, he cloaks himself in invisibility and retreats into the shadows. So, possibilities. Either Nox is the one who put him in that trance, or Nox is just hearing what had happened. Who knows, who knows. Ooh, we got a lake. We've got a lake with many things. You stand in silence on the riverbank illuminated by an artificial light floating in the sky. Is this the river Styx? It would be thematic. As far as the eye can see, there's only the gravel beneath your feet and the dark river before you, leading deeper into the darkness of the underworld. There is a special floor, you could call it the last floor, a misnomer, as there is no last floor in the underworld. Instead, it is the final resting place of all demon lords. It was here that you attended your father's funeral. You listen to the murmur of the running water, the running river water, and remember the day you held under the boat of your father's body, that your father's body was placed in. Good Lord. Pa, I don't know if you can hear me, but I've been messing up pretty badly. Your heart aches as thoughts about how you haven't changed one bit from the weak little demon that stood by these riverbanks before. I really wish you were here, Pa. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm really wondering if I'll be the first demon lord ever to quit. If that's even possible. You hear the sound of a portal opening behind you. Oh, who goes there? Oh, hey, it's the generals.
Boss.
You turn around and see Fortis and Amare side by side.
We were concerned about you, Lord Herbert.
Overwhelmed by tiredness, you cannot even fake a smile. Sorry I made you guys worry. I just wanted to come and take in the scenery.
Oh no, you can't say that after the scene you pulled back in the meeting room.
I say this for myself, but Vendrake deserved it. That demon is always going on and on about regulations and messing with my creations.
Amare!
Fortis approaches you and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Where's your fire, boy? Where's that demon I trained when he was just in diapers? Where's your fight back? Where's your fight back? That's a weird sentence.
I don't know, Fortis. Maybe it's gone. Maybe I never had it in the first place.
I can help you look if you need help. I can help you look if you need help.
Amari steps in next to Fortis.
Finding things is a lot easier with more hands.
His floating appendages rise up and wave to you. Despite being bogged down by your sullen state, a small smile breaks through. Thank you for the offer, Amare. That is, I'm not sure finding the spirit to fight back is enough to keep me here. It's not just the mistakes. I don't know if I have any purpose in this company.
You want to quit?
Fortis suddenly pulls you into a bear hug and buries your face into his chest.
You can't give up, boss!
Fortis, you're suffocating our lord!
Oh, look at him. He's struggling. Mari grabs hold of the larger demon's arms with all of his hands and tries to pull him away, but Fortis is just too strong. Flying back.
You're you! And you're gonna have a hard time becoming Demon Lord. You shouldn't see yourself as a failure. You just need to keep trying and you'll get it somehow.
Fortis frees you from his hug and you pull your head out with a loud gasp. Man, your cologne is strong.
Cologne? Our cologne?
Take a few short breaths before continuing to speak. But Fortis, Amare, thank you for worrying about me. I think I have to think long and hard about all this.
We'll be here for you, my lord.
Yeah, give it some time. At least you're willing to think about it.
You sigh, but maintain a small, hopeful smile, knowing that your allies do care about you. What do you say if we go back to my office and play around a go-kart racing and with some drinks?
I'm game. I'll beat all your butts.
Not if I get the blue star first.
You open a portal and the three of you head back for the office. Oh, here he is. The moment the three of you step into your office, you sense a heavy tension in the air. Vendrake is standing in front of your desk with his hands behind his back. Vendrake? What are you doing here? Vendrake observes you with a stoic face, yet there's something about his eyes. The way his eyes are fixated on you portrays his preoccupation on a single thought, one that you're unable to tell. Is he gonna kill us? We're gonna kill us, then we're gonna reappear in the human world or something? Is Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Now's not a good time for look for trouble with the boss, Vendrake.
Oh! Oh, it's Nox. Another portal opens and Nox appears.
Nox, why are you here?
Vendrake summoned me. He said there was an important announcement.
Oh boy, he's behind us. So if he did the thing, it's gonna be weird, but...
Yes. It's a very important announcement, and I wanted everyone to be here.
From behind his... Oh boy! We're gonna be myrtleated! From behind his back, he pulls a short scepter, its length made from solid gold. An enchanting blood-red ruby sits at the top, clenched within Vendrake's demonic claws. Oh, shit! Vendrake's eyes glow a haunting yellow, and a strange surge of power crackles through the air, originating from Vendrake's scepter. We're about to die. We're about to fucking die! Vendrake, where did you get those?
Yeah, quit fooling around with your toys and give the boss's office back. I don't think so. That babbling slacker has wasted the Underworld's time and will tarnish the title of Demon Lord no more.
Vendrake, you don't want to do this. Vendrake points the blue sphere. Blue sphere? What? Okay, hold up. It's short scepter, the solid gold, enchanting red ruby sits clenched within Vendrake's demonic claws. Yeah, scepter. Those. Okay, says those. Haunting yellow and surge of power crackles with the air originating from his scepter. Where's those? And then toys, plural. Babbling slacker, you want to do this. Okay, so I guess they just forgot to mention that he also had another thing because they just mentioned the thing, the scepter, because they didn't mention a blue sphere, or maybe I'm just missing it. I'm just a fool. I don't know. Vendrake points the blue sphere at you, and a bolt of lightning fires forth. The blast moving with such speed that you have no time to move. Could have put up a shield so that you'd be like, just in case you attack me, shield. Like all the kids on the fucking playground. Shield, impenetrable shield. Alright, struck by lightning, kaplowy! Hits you square in the chest, sending you flying back. Slam against the book. Dunna! Just multiple dunna. You slam against the bookshelf behind you, gasping as the force knocks the breath out of you.
Treason!
The imposing demon rushes for the second in command. Vendrake sees the approach coming, taking a bag of coal. Must be all his bad years. Santa gave him coal. He keeps on his belt and throwing it at the gaping mouth as part of his stomach. Oh, coal to fire up the fucking fire in his stomach.
Useless!
The demon's stomach opens up at its hatch and fires fireball. Fires from the abyss of the belly, hitting Fortis straight on. Fortis staggers backwards and falls to his knees.
What? He was never that strong before!
Fortis clutches his stomach in pain. A bright pool of blood forms around him. You struggle to pull yourself up. Through blurred eyes, you see Fortis injured. Holy Christ! Fortis! Whatever happened to Vendrake is no joke. Even the physically strongest of the generals couldn't stand back up from that attack. You fight through the stabbing pain coming from where the blast hit you on your chest and manage to stand up. Amare, looking confused, pulls out his gun! His fucking gun! Jesus. And points his gun at the second in command. Enough of this, Vendrake!
Go ahead and try. You don't understand the power I wield. As long as I have this scepter, I'm as powerful as any demon lord.
Shut the fuck up. I'm the demon lord. You said so yourself plenty. You extend your hand to impart pressure upon Vendrake, but only a weak wall of energy falls upon him. Its force is no stronger than a regular mortal trying to hold Vendrake down. What? My powers! Vendrake easily breaks free of your pressure with a wave of his scepter.
Huh.
Guess an old war relic isn't so effective after a few thousand years. What? Huh. I guess that means the move. No matter. You're no more powerful than a mere hatchling now. Vendrake looks on with a malicious smile. You don't seem pleased. You should be glad. Amari fires a shot from his gun, but Vendrake quickly knocks the shot to the ground by spinning his scepter. Fool! No, just stop him, Nox! Frog Demon does not budge from where he stands. Nox, what are you doing? He backs away and casts barriers on the other two generals, effectively sealing them away from the battle. Oh, yep, he was in on it. Or maybe he just realizes that it's not worth it. I don't know. No! Good, you see, Nox knows when he sees a real leader. Now for you. With his free hand, he points at you. Lifting his scepter high in the air, he begins to charge a bright green ball of energy. Vendrake steps forward, closing the gap between the two of you. The end of your own short-lived reign, and life encroaching further. Run! Run, my lord! But you can't run. Your legs feel like sandbags. You don't have enough strength to move them. For too long, you've treated me like crap. Crap. I'm gonna include the word crap in this monologuing fucker. After the thousands of years of service I gave to every demon lord, it ends here. Today marks the age of my reckoning. He leans in closer towards you. Your time is over, Herbert. No one's going to save you, especially not them. If you're gonna kill me, save me the boring monologue. Even when death stares you down, you still want the easy way out. Before I give you death, I'll make sure to beat it into you with how much you're a how much of a failure you're a failure of a demon. Okay. Ugh, fucking Christ. Ooh, he waves the scepter at you and your body flies like a ragdoll across the room, smashing through the bookshelves. Oof, oof. Vendrake tosses you into the air again, firing a blast of green energy at you. Ah! You scream in agony as you feel like your entire body is set on fire. Collapsing onto the ground, you're unable to move. Vendrake walks over to you, ready to plunge the sharp end of the scepter through your head. Die, Herbert! Ooh! You feel time slow as Vendrake's attack nears you. Mustering whatever power you have left, you desperately try to open a portal beneath you. It does not matter where, you just need to get away. An intense heat emanates from the palm of your right hand. You yell as you feel as though the heat is consuming your entire right hand. A blue portal opens as you fall through. Blue portal. Is this where we wind up on Earth? Vendrake's scepter misses you and smashes the spot your hand was lying on. No! The next thing you know, you're lying face first in the middle of a street shrouded by darkness. Ooh. You let out a forced breath of air. With shaking hands, you try to conjure up a portal, but nothing happens. Fuck you. Fuck you, Vendrake. You collapse to the ground as your vision succumbs to the darkness. Ooh, 2 years have passed since that day. Very Kingdom Hearts-esque transition to the text. Ooh. It's the dead of night, and all those who reside in the town of Kibbleton are asleep. Not a single soul notices a sky blue portal opening in the middle of the vacant streets. A figure emerges. Ooh! Hello there! Figure emerges and looks around, amused by the surroundings. I'm guessing an angel by the halo. Unknown person. So, this is where you've been hiding all this time. Oh, Chapter 1! where a bell rings.